Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga section. I'm here today to bring the review for My Hero Academia, episode 10 of season 5. So we start things off in the prison that one for all, no, all for one is being held in, and it's basically during this time we find out that I don't know if it's been mentioned previously actually, but I think his name's Gigamanti. I call him Gigs for short. Uh, it's mentioned that he was a subordinate of one for no all for one, and it's basically this little scene right here. Yeah, is basically only important because it foreshadows that the time soon come, the time being where what happens later on in the episode. And after that scene we get another scene that foreshadows this same thing as well, where we have All Might get a call from his get a call from Gran Torino, and we find out that All Might's master did have a dream about the vestiges, and in her dream she was told it's not yet time or something along them lines, like obviously foreshadowing what happens later on within the episode. So we start off the fifth and final battle, and for me personally I feel like it starts off with things within favor for Team B. They had their plan to separate Deku from the rest of the team, and they managed to do that, as well as find the location of the other three. So it seems like things are within their favor for Class B when things happen. Now, as you know, Deku manifests another quirk within this episode simply due to because he was thinking about capturing what's his name? Mr. Copycat. Capture Mr. Copycat, and the time is now. So to say, the time is now. So after that little outburst, he can't control the quirk. And after a little outburst and a very nice plan, I might add, from Ravity. And now the reason why I like this so much is because it's always the main female the main female within a series who's always seen as the useless, and just the crap and just rubbish and the weak and whatever. Just they basically just get a bad stigma, yeah. And I've been thinking about it for Uravity. Does Uravity fall into the same stigma? And I'm not sure, but I like that it was her who was able to calm down Deku, her who was able to think of the plan to help Deku within the situation, because I feel like within certain other series, I'm gonna throw in Naruto and Fairy Tail here. I feel like Lucy will say Sakura would have just been there and be like, Natsu no, or Naruto no, and then just not come up with a plan. Things would unfold differently. But this is not the approach that was taken within My Hero Academia. We had another team member from Deku, and rightly so. I feel like it should be Uravity to calm him down, because at the end of the day it could have been the Acid Girl or Mr. Grape Juice. So yeah, I really did like that. So we go back into the Vestige world, and then this is basically where we find out that Deku got some more quirks coming. And we're also told by this guy as well that not only is he getting the quirks of the other people who had the one for all, they will be more powerful than when they had it. All this time, their quirks have been there, just manifesting, just seeping in the essence and the goodness and the juices of the one for getting more powerful, waiting for the time, and the time is now. It is now upon us, and Deku will reap the fruits of the labor, if that is how the saying goes. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, that's basically what we find out while in the Vestige world. And another thing that are told is that using his power out of anger will get angry results, and that's probably tied within to the outburst he had within this episode, because he was probably getting a bit pissed off of all the words that Mr. Copycat was saying, and the guy inside of Deku shows him like, it's got to come from here, it's got to come from the heart. If you come from the heart, your power won't fail you. You're good. So we told that as well. So after that, after or Uravity, I was gonna say Uravity, after Uravity's plan to have Deku brainwashed by Shinzo to snap him out of things, and that is a success. We simply go straight back into the action with very little pause. Now there was Deku and Uravity were having a like, oh, you're alright moment, and then that is quickly interrupted by Mr. Copycat and straight back into the action, and we basically leave off with everybody gathered within the same place and Deku thinking, okay, what do we do next? That's how we leave off the episode. So this episode was good. Makes you really excited for things to come, because I know some of you were probably thinking, yeah, is Deku going to be OP now that he has more quirks on the way? Of course. No doubt about it. But I hope this leaves you with some sort of reassurance, because most if not all the quirks have been revealed to us now within the manga, and now some of the quirks at the end of the day, when you have multiple quirks, you're OP in it, but it's not as bad as you would initially think it will turn out to be. So I'm gonna leave you with that note. I'm gonna give this episode a 3-star rating. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.